Autobrum India has rapidly emerged as a name that resonates with automobile enthusiasts, car buyers, and industry followers across the country. In a market as dynamic and diverse as India, the automotive industry is not just about manufacturing and selling cars. It is about building experiences, creating trust, and delivering content and services that empower customers to make better decisions. This is where Autobrum India has carved its space. It is not merely a platform but a bridge between the automobile world and the people who live and breathe vehicles every day. With India being one of the largest automotive markets in the world, it is no surprise that platforms like Autobrum India are finding incredible traction and redefining the way consumers interact with cars, bikes, and mobility solutions. Autobrum India has built its reputation on offering information that is accurate, accessible, and engaging. From car reviews to in-depth analysis of upcoming models, from news updates about the automotive sector to comparisons that matter for everyday buyers, the platform focuses on presenting insights in a way that is both professional and relatable. For years, Indian car buyers struggled with fragmented sources of information. Some relied on advertisements, others on word of mouth, and many on incomplete reviews. But Autobrum India entered the scene to change that, creating a one-stop solution for anyone interested in the automotive space. The growth of this platform reflects the larger trends in Indian society where digital-first approaches are shaping how industries function. Car buyers today don't want to walk into a showroom without being informed. They want to know specifications, features, real-world performance, mileage comparisons, and even resale value. Autobrum India recognized this shift early on and aligned its strategy to provide exactly what the modern customer seeks. Beyond just text reviews or glossy photos, it leverages the power of engaging video content, relatable presentations, and expert-backed insights to make sure users can trust the information they consume. Another area where Autobrum India stands apart is its emphasis on credibility. In an age where online content is often influenced by sponsored narratives or biased promotions, Autobrum India has kept its commitment to transparency. This focus has made it a trusted source for thousands of viewers and readers who return regularly to stay updated. Whether it is covering the launch of a new compact SUV, reviewing a luxury sedan, or exploring the latest electric vehicles, Autobrum India ensures the coverage reflects facts rather than exaggerated claims. For the average Indian buyer who invests hard-earned money into purchasing a car or bike, this credibility becomes invaluable. The rise of electric vehicles in India is another factor that has added momentum to platforms like Autobrum India. The government's push for cleaner mobility, rising fuel prices, and increased awareness about sustainability are pushing consumers to explore EVs. However, the Indian EV landscape is still evolving, and buyers have countless questions about charging infrastructure, battery life, running costs, and performance in real-world conditions. Autobrum India has stepped up to address this gap by offering detailed EV coverage, comparisons between electric and ICE vehicles, and unbiased assessments of what works and what doesn't in the current scenario. This kind of information helps first-time buyers make decisions with confidence. At the same time, Autobrum India doesn't limit itself to cars alone. Motorcycles and scooters, which form the backbone of Indian mobility, also find consistent coverage on the platform. For millions of Indians, two-wheelers are not just a means of commuting but an integral part of their lifestyle. From budget commuter bikes to premium superbikes, the range of content offered by Autobrum India ensures every segment of the audience feels represented. Reviews that highlight fuel efficiency for daily commuters or features that showcase the thrill of high-performance machines ensure the platform connects with people from all walks of life. What makes Autobrum India even more unique is its storytelling style. Instead of bombarding audiences with dry statistics, it weaves narratives that make cars and bikes come alive. For instance, a review of a family hatchback doesn't just talk about engine specs but also dives into how comfortable it feels during long drives, how practical the boot space is, or how safe the car is for children in the back seat. Similarly, coverage of SUVs often focuses on real-world conditions like rough Indian roads, highway cruising, and city traffic maneuverability. By combining human-centric storytelling with technical insights, Autobrum India ensures its content is both informative and enjoyable to consume. The influence of social media has also played a big role in Autobrum India's growth. With millions of Indians consuming content primarily through platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, Autobrum India has wisely positioned itself to be visible where its audience spends time. Videos, reels, shorts, and interactive posts make sure that the platform not only educates but also entertains. This dual role of infotainment is one of the reasons why Autobrum India enjoys a loyal and growing community of followers who actively engage with its content. Another noteworthy aspect of Autobrum India is its ability to compare vehicles in ways that actually matter to buyers. For many people, the confusion lies between 2 or 3 models in the same price range. Autobrum India simplifies this process by offering side-by-side breakdowns of features, performance, and value for money propositions. Instead of overwhelming users with too much data, it carefully curates comparisons to highlight real differences that impact ownership. For example, pointing out the comfort level of back seats in a sedan, the maintenance costs of a hatchback, or the after-sales service quality of a brand can be more valuable than raw horsepower numbers. This buyer-centric approach ensures that people find answers to the exact questions they are asking before making a purchase. As India continues to urbanize and expand its road infrastructure, the automotive sector is witnessing massive changes. From smart connected cars to autonomous driving features beginning to trickle in, from subscription-based ownership models to the rise of shared mobility, the industry is in a constant state of evolution. Autobrum India plays a critical role here by decoding these complex shifts for the general audience. It explains not just what new features are being introduced but also whether they make sense in the Indian context. For example, a global technology like lane keeping assist might be exciting, but Autobrum India would assess whether it works effectively on Indian roads where traffic conditions are unpredictable. The future of Autobrum India looks promising because the demand for reliable automotive content is only going to rise. With increasing disposable incomes, younger buyers entering the market, and rural penetration expanding, more Indians are seeking vehicles that fit their aspirations and needs. As a result, platforms that can offer clear, unbiased, and relatable information will continue to thrive. Autobrum India, with its strong foundation, engaging style, and trustworthiness, is perfectly positioned to remain a leader in this space. Beyond consumers, even automobile manufacturers benefit indirectly from platforms like Autobrum India. Honest feedback and community discussions highlight what people truly think about products, giving manufacturers valuable insights. Instead of relying solely on internal surveys, brands can gauge public sentiment through the conversations happening around Autobrum's reviews and content. This feedback loop ultimately helps the industry improve its offerings, creating a win-win situation for both producers and buyers. Autobrum India is not just about cars, bikes, or mobility, it is about the people behind the wheels. It reflects the aspirations of Indian families buying their first car, the thrill seekers chasing performance, the environmentally conscious choosing electric vehicles, and the daily commuters who rely on two-wheelers to keep life moving. By representing all these voices with honesty and clarity, Autobrum India has become more than just a platform, it has become a community. A space where passion meets practicality, and where information empowers decisions. In the years to come, as India cements its position as a global automotive hub, Autobrum India will continue to evolve. With technology reshaping mobility, with environmental concerns shaping policy, and with customer preferences constantly changing, the role of trusted platforms will only become more important. Autobrum India, with its vision and dedication, is not just witnessing this transformation but actively shaping how Indians experience automobiles in the digital age.